Guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to talk about some short non-fiction books which are my all-time favorites. They are life-changing for me and these are the best so far. I will come up with a second part. I am still in the process of reading some non-fiction books, so when I do read them I will follow up with the best ones. So this is the first part. Let's get on with the video. First ever non-fiction book which changed my life is Tuesdays with Maury, An Old Man, a Young Man, and Life's Greatest Lesson by Mitch Albom. At first, when I picked up this book, I thought it was a non-fiction short novel, but when I read it, I came to realize that this is based on real-life events and this is a non-fiction book. Please do read it if you have doubts about from the smallest to the biggest things regarding life and everyday matters. So please do pick up this book. This will change things, the way you think, like for better. So please do read this. Like you can read this at any point in your life, like whether you are a beginner, whether you're a casual reader, whether you are a very avid reader, like you can read this book anytime like you want, but this will surely make great changes in your life. This one is Do It Today by Darius Burroughs. I have read 3 other books by the same author and this is the first book by the author, and this book remains as my most favorite still. This is regarding procrastination. I love books on procrastination, especially short self-help guidebook kind of non-fiction reads, and this is still one of the best. And please do read it. This is very good. And one additional information is that you will find lots of book recommendations, and as well as why do we need to read more books. And there are so many like themes discussed in this book, not just about procrastination or regarding habits, but you will find lots of good things in this book. So just try it out today and experience what the author has to say and I feel that this book is pretty easy to follow, and some of the most simplest practical tips are given here. So yeah, it won't be a big headache for you if you read this book and if you want to follow some of the tips given in this book. My first ever non-fiction self-help book on procrastination is this one, and this book is still my favorite. This is Eat That Frog, 21 Great Ways to Stop Procrastinating and Get More Done in Less Time by Brian Tracy. And this is also my most favorite from the author. And this is a really good book. I do not need to talk much about this one. I follow like some basic ways out of these 21 great ways that the book describes, and it has been life-changing. Please do pick up this book. Another book, I would say this is not exactly a 100% guidebook or a self-help book. I would say this book is told in a manner of a fable or a short story, but in between the stories there are some lessons on wealth and how we can handle our money and how we can invest, some basic principles. And this book is meant for beginners and for those casual readers who do not read non-fiction regularly or who are not avid readers. So like anyone can pick up this book, and this book is very, very interesting. I really love the story and the lessons given in this book. So yeah, it is very good, and I would highly suggest you to pick up this book when you are still young, when you are still a student. Yes, you can get the most out of it when you read it at the earliest. One of my most recent favorite non-fiction reads is from the author Pretty Shinoy. The book is called The Magic Mindset. The author has written this book during the times of COVID, but it is not just about that. This book talks about mindfulness. This book talks about better communication. This book talks about better connection and understanding with your friends and family. And this book also talks about, you know, self-care, what is self-care, and so many things. And what I really like about this book is interactive exercises and you know, some fun activities given at the end of this chapter and in between the chapters. So like, this book is very good. I really like British Noise writing, especially non-fiction books, and this is the first non-fiction I mean like her fiction books. So this is the first non-fiction book by the author that I really like. I was a bit skeptical when I picked this book, but yeah, it went far beyond my expectations. So you please try to read this book. It is very short, it's very easy to read, and you can give this book to anyone. And yeah, this is a very good book, and I really love the cover. My all-time favorite, like the top most favorite non-fiction book ever, is this book by Dale Carnegie called How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is a very basic book on, you know, communication, not just about communication, but you know, very good tips on, you know, how you can find connection, and then how to, this is not just about winning winning friends and, you know, making more friends or like that. Like you will know it is more just than that. And this book has helped me so much when it comes to my social anxiety, and this book has brought me so much comfort in times when I need it. So this is one of those books or guidebooks that you will find that nothing is as crazy as it seems, and this is one of those most comforting books. And when I read this book, I find peace and I can relax while holding this book in my hands. So you please try this out. This is not just about making more friends as the title suggests. So yeah, please do read this book. So these are the 6 books I am recommending today, the best of the shortest non-fiction reads ever. Like, these are my top most favorite. I do pick up these books again and again whenever I feel the need, whenever I feel anxious, whenever I feel frustrated, whenever I feel, you know, like nothing right is going on in my life. I do pick up one of these books, and it has helped me so much. It has helped me in my journaling prompts as well. So especially when you are journaling, this book will help you a lot. The Magic Mindset, as well as when you are planning your to-do list or when you want to be productive. I always go for Eat That Frog and Do It Today. And when I feel like I'm not handling things well as much as I do, then I go for these 2 books, The Richest Man in Babylon and How to Win Friends and Influence People. And whenever I feel like, you know, nothing is going right, or like nobody loves me, or I am so alone, and like, you know, different kinds of emotions, and I feel overwhelmed, I pick up this book, Do This With Morrie. There are parts of this book that really has, I feel that really has all the answers that you ever need. So yeah, please do pick up this book. The next part of this video is coming up, maybe like when I read a few more books on nonfiction. So yeah, that's all for today. Do like, share, and subscribe. Okay, that's it for today. See you soon. Bye. Thank you for watching.